So, hey, man, my wife and I, we're going to walk through the book of Romans. I'd like to invite you to walk through it with us. And let's see what we can learn about God, man. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I'm always looking for ways to grow, and this is going to be a great way to grow. Hey, there's a web app that I want to tell you about too, man. Look it up, BibleWebApp.com. It's amazing. It gives you the original Greek and the original Hebrew of the text. So as you read down this app, you can actually touch a word, and it would tell you the definition. It will say in the original Greek, it meant this. Which would be a word you can't read, but it'll give you the definition underneath of it. So Romans chapter 1, verse 1, it says, Paul, a bondservant of Christ Jesus, called an apostle, set apart for the gospel of God. And it's neat because I can hit the word there, bondservant. And when I do, I find out that the word bondservant actually means slave. And that's significant for that first verse, because what Paul is saying is that I'm not a hired hand, man. I'm not just some servant who gets paid for my wages and then I can quit whenever I want to. He's saying that I'm purchased by somebody and I belong to the one that bought me. So everything I do it for him. And I don't do it for motivation of money. And if I get upset, I can't quit. But we see this distinction between believers and non-believers, because a lot of times non-believers, man, they'll try to serve Jesus or do something for him, and when they see opposition or doors shut or nobody wants to support them and nobody wants to help them, they'll be like, man, I just quit. I'm not going to do it anymore. And they can quit because they were doing it for reasons other than they were bought by Jesus, right? But a true believer, man, when we get frustrated and upset about the way life is going and we want to give up on God, we may say it, I give up, man, but we can't give up. Something inside of us rises up and causes us to keep pressing forward and keep moving towards the cross, man. Our focus stays on Jesus. And that's the reason, because we were purchased by him. We belong by him. So we don't have any other motivation than Jesus. And if we want to quit, too bad. We're a slave to Christ. We can't quit. We got to continue pressing forward, man. So if we can get our mind to understand this, life will be a whole lot easier for us, because we'll be able to figure out why things work the way they work. For believers, it still looks like things don't turn out the way we want them to, but guess what, man? Our motivation is Jesus, and we keep pressing forward and we don't give up because we can't give up. If we can accept that in our heart, man, touch my belly, but if we can accept that in our heart, man, our walk with Jesus will be just a little bit more easy, right? So walk in the Spirit, let him guide you, let him lead you, let him be your motivation, and let him be the salvation in you that's working out through your faith. Check that app out too, man, BibleWebApp.com. Love you.